Jorgelt kívánok, hogy vagy, jó? Boy, that's good. You know, I should be a spokesman for like a coffee company or something like that. Wasn't it the old Folgers coffee commercial or something like that back in the day when those of you that are about my age, we were growing up. Isn't there something like Folgers good to the last drop? You know, or some, that was their saying, wasn't it? Good to the last drop. And, maybe that's what I should be as a spokesperson for a coffee company. But oh goodness gracious, it is start of another day, and I'm about to go out on my bike ride today. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Fort Myers, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with clear
75.
skies. Today, you can look for some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 69 degrees.
You know, given a few degrees, that's going to be the forecast for the next 5 months. temperature temperature in the mornings are going to be somewhere in the mid to upper 70s, and with a high usually somewhere between 88 to 92, and chance of thunderstorms, and what have you. But that's it. That is the weather forecast for Florida, almost for 4 or 5 months, just continuously. Now out in California, it's quite different. The temperature, the you can have it's fluctuations throughout the summer, but generally speaking, the temperatures are going to be a nice between 75 and 85, maybe with a warm spell here or there. 75 to 85 in the day, no humidity, and in the evenings, it'll get down to oftentimes 50, 55, 60, something like that. Perfect sleeping weather. So anyway, that'll come soon enough. I was looking through Google yesterday, and I was just googling a couple things. Or it was YouTube, not Google. Did you know that YouTube is the number two search engine in the world? Number two, YouTube. People go to YouTube uh, right behind Google if they want if they want or need information about something, and pretty pretty revealing when you think about it. But anyway, I was on YouTube, and I was doing a search for Yosemite. I typed in, I think, Yosemite Valley or something like that, and I was watching this beautiful video of Yosemite, and then I thought to search Sequoia National Forest, which is just south of Yosemite, and it's a beautiful forest of magnificent sequoia trees, which are oftentimes double the size of redwood trees. If you've never walked through a redwood forest or a sequoia forest, boy, you don't know what you're missing. I mean, it smells like you're walking through a big gerbil cage. Remember when you were young and you had a gerbil or a hamster, and you would go out and you would buy those wood chips, and I know those are probably cedar wood chips and not not redwood wood chips, but nonetheless, you'd clean out your hamster cage or your gerbil cage, and then you'd fill it with all of the cedar, this little cedar shavings or whatever, and you'd go like that, and it just smelled so good. And you'd put your little gerbil back in there, and he'd roll around, and he'd be all happy and stuff. Well, that's that's what it's like walking through a redwood forest, or a sequoia forest for that matter. But it's a it's just a euphoric, peaceful feeling to walk amongst those magnificent giants. There is a place out there called Avenue of the Giants, which is north of the wine country a little ways. It's called Avenue of the Giants. It's on Highway 101, and it's this stretch of highway that goes right through this redwood forest, and they call it Avenue of the Giants. And I think there's I did a video, if you Google, or YouTube rather, Tom Hall Avenue of the Giants or something, you'll see my video on that. But anyway, so I was just searching that stuff on YouTube last night, and I sent a couple links to my lovely travel companion, saying that I plan on or hope to be taking you to these beautiful places. So it is probably got another couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before I actually begin the road trip, west. But anyway, so what else is on my mind today? You know what? Just like you, as you go through your day, you just, various things pop in and out of your mind, and some of them are completely insignificant, and other ones are more significant. And I was thinking, as I was driving around yesterday, I was thinking about my tendency or propensity or habit to do these videos that I do every day. And like I've said numerous times in the past, it's not without a challenge to get up every day, stand in front of a camera, and just find something interesting to talk about. Well, what some people might find interesting, not everybody is going to find something interesting. But as I was driving around yesterday, I found myself thinking, I think yesterday my topic was something about weight loss. It was something about weight loss and just increase your activity and decrease your caloric intake, and just common sense when it comes to weight loss, and all the dead calories that are in alcohol, and just kind of that stuff. And as I was driving around yesterday, I found myself thinking that to many people that watch my videos, or to many people that come across my videos, it may come across as as if I'm preaching, as if I'm preaching to you. And the last thing that I am or I want to be is a preacher man. I do not want to be the preacher man. And I could see where I could oftentimes come across as preaching. But when I get on YouTube, such as I am now, and I share my thoughts, that's what they are. They're my thoughts. That doesn't mean they have to be your thoughts. That doesn't mean that you have to agree with my thoughts. They're just my thoughts. It's just the way that I think. And I don't ever want to come across as a know-it-all. I don't want to come across as if I'm, perfect, as if I think I can walk on water and whatever, because I am far from perfect. I am far from perfect in so many ways. But anyway, I like to have fun. I like to have fun when I do the videos. And yesterday I was also thinking that not everybody can do what I'm doing here. Well, everybody could try, but not everybody would be that comfortable getting up and just talking in front of a camera, and just sharing their thoughts, ad-libbing their thoughts as I do each morning. But as I found myself thinking about that, I found myself thinking about how could I use this habit of mine, or this tendency, or this capability, or whatever it is, this desire. How could I use that for the betterment? How could I use that for the ultimate good purpose? It's one thing to have a talent, or a gift, or something like that, but then not to use it, for the benefit and good of others is somewhat of a shame. So, I hope and I pray that God will give me the wisdom, to use this venue for the ultimate purpose of ultimate purpose of good. And, I got to say that over the years that I've been doing these videos, there have been times that I've used these videos that, brought pain to others, brought hurt to others, perhaps embarrassed others. And, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So if you're one of those people out there that is watching this video and I ever said something that hurt you or caused pain or embarrassed you or made you angry or something like that, I'm sorry. All right? And I say that with all the sincerity in my heart because I know that there are some out there that haven't always enjoyed or benefited from my videos, so to speak. And we'll just leave it at that and move on. But the other thing about my videos is that if doing my videos brings some entertainment to people's lives every day, if the videos that I do have the tendency to make one person laugh, just one person, if it has the tendency to make one person laugh, if it has the tendency to have somebody think about their lifestyle or think about their drinking habit, or think about their relationship with God, or think about their diet, or think about how they treat others. If my videos serve that purpose at all for one person, then they're worth it. Then they're worth it. So that's pretty much what's on my mind today. I'm going to get out on my bike ride. It's 75, and at this time of the day, it's about 7 a.m. Sun hasn't come up fully yet, and the winds haven't started kicking in, and it's a nice opportunity to get a ride in. I've been back on the saddle now for I think about 2 weeks, and I got to tell you, when I toward the end of the day, I feel like an old man. I really do. I go upstairs, I walk up the stairs, and boy, my bones are just aching, and I crawl into bed, and I just kind of stretch out my legs, and boy, they're sore because I'm using muscles that haven't been used in quite some time. But how does the saying go? It's rough getting old, I think. It's rough getting old. But so that's about it for the day. We'll do our question of the day today. Alexa, what's the question of the day?
Good morning. Here is today's question of the day. It's from our literature game pack and is worth 2 points. Which author featured the Belgian detective named Hercule Poirot in dozens of novels and short stories? Choose from the following: A. Dan Brown, B. James Patterson, C. Arthur Conan Doyle, or D. Agatha Christie.
Repeat, please.
Okay, here is the question again. Which author featured the Belgian detective named Hercule Poirot in dozens of novels and short stories? You can choose from A. Dan Brown, B. James Patterson, C. Arthur Conan Doyle, or D. Agatha Christie.
D. Agatha Christie.
Fantastic. You have earned your second literature badge and 2 points. Hercule Poirot is a fictional Belgian
I pulled that out of where. Paula probably knew that one. Paula is I think Paula, I haven't heard from Paula in a long time. Paula, if you're out there, I hope you're doing well. But let's do our high hope for today. And it is, I don't know. Let's see. Be a generalist. Our society glorifies the experts, and certainly they have their place. But let's give some credit to those with the wide view. Let's support the all-arounders and appreciate their breadth of knowledge. Let's strive for a balanced approach. And Will Rogers said, there is nothing so stupid as the educated man if you get him off the thing he was educated in. There's nothing so stupid as the educated man if you get him off the thing he was educated in. So talk to me about anything other than web design, and I'm a babbling fool. So have a